I remember very vividly as a kid back in the old country, Brooklyn, New York, where my parents, we lived in a small hamlet called Georgetown. My mother used to run weekly or flea markets for then Hapoel Mizrahi and then became Emunah Women. We had a small shtibel there, really involved in all aspects, both my parents. And my parents would always teach us the importance of unity and love for fellow Jews. Linda and I were married for a year or so, and I was speaking to my Rosh Yeshiva, Rabbi Chil Per, Shlita in Far Rockaway. Wonderful wife, Linda, and we're in a great apartment in Forest Hills, good job at a big accounting firm, and things were just going so well. And he says, "Well, Avi, I'm so happy to hear that. So what are you doing for Klal Yisrael?" My Rebbe actually reminded me that you really have to look outside your own four walls to the community or even to the greater community. We had moved in the fall of 1997, and Brian Andrew, who were very welcoming us to the community, catches me and says, "Avi, how would you like to do the Shul Journal for the upcoming dinner in February?" So I took on that role. I had to have a very quick, intense history lesson with Rabbi Marcus. Shortly after we moved in, I was nominated to the board, and I served on the board for a little while. Rabbi Toker was looking for people for the Chevra Kadisha. He and Dr. Ennis, under Rabbi Marcus's guidance, set up a Chevra Kadisha. We've had quite a few speakers at the Zion Adam Malav Malka, which is a customary event for the Chevra Kadisha. Rabbi Zwickler, need to mention, is tremendously and very actively involved in Al Chevra and really leads it hands-on. The main part about it is it's not about the Chevra Kadisha. It's about the community. It's about Klal Yisrael. It's about taking care of those no longer with us. It's about being there for the families. And that's something that the Chevra has increased its service under Rabbi Zwickler, something that he insisted. And I think that's the second part that sometimes gets overlooked. There's kavod hames, there's proper respect for the deceased, but there's also support, comfort, and love for the grieving. I do have a connection to the Shoah, and the previous chairperson was Marv Lipsky. His parents were survivors as well. My parents are also are survivors. My father was lucky to escape Germany after Kristallnacht and wound up living in a ghetto in Shanghai, China for 9 years. My mother fared actually living in Europe underground and in hiding, surviving ghetto liquidations and losing most of her family. My mother realized as she was getting older, and Steven Spielberg interviewed her, and my mother actually started to speak, and she wrote a book. She wrote a book, Between the Shadows. Over the years, with the help of Valerie Scharfman, who procured many, many wonderful speakers. Some really memorable ones were Dr. Moshe Avital. I had the privilege that my mother spoke last year. It was a really special moment for me as her child. It was a special moment for me as a member of the community, understanding that at the end of the day, we are here. And not all those who tried to wipe us out, but we are still here. And one of the greatest ways of protecting that is to make sure that we are together as a community in all of Israel. When we have candles lit at the Yom HaShoah program, a survivor with another generation child seamlessly combine that historical lesson and grief along with the survival and the responsibility. I think that really defines the day, and that will get to the younger generation as well, because it's not some abstract, tragic history, but rather it's a current. A mitzvah clown is just phenomenal. My daughter, Ayala, she joined me in it. That's one of those things that's a win-win. The residents or the people you visit, you brighten their day, you feel good, it's fun. We're fortunate to have Kessler Rehab Center in our community. Dr. Steve Kirschblum, phenomenal medical director, an unbelievable person. We do provide minyanim over there, and we try and provide logistical support. Both my boys have been walking there on Shabbos with me since they're about 6.5 years old. It's a wonderful experience.